Hey guys, how you doing? This is Justin from Trinity, and welcome to Surviving Mars Part 19. I don't want to call it Part 19. What I'm going to call it is Dome Specializations. So what I've been thinking about is, during my downtime since we completed Part 18 and our mystery, what else can I do with the game? So as I've been going through the idea of what I can do, we've got a fairly established colony. Everything is in the positives. So metals versus usage, concrete, food, rare metals, even electronics, although we did get quite a large boost of electronics from our previous from completing the mystery. So what I was thinking is I'd have a look at dome specializations. I've read a bit about it online and not actually seen it put into practice, but how people are creating their own domes, or creating domes for specific purposes. And one of the things that I didn't do very well in my game was actually get on board with the research. It just became a thing where I was getting enough research per sol to tick over to make sure everything was working fine, and what I really wanted to do was create more research within the colony. I think one of the objectives that I had was to have 10,000 research per day. So what I'm going to do is I've set up a basic dome here. What I'm also going to do is, I believe births are not going to be allowed. Accept colonists. Use passages for services. Use passages for work. So I'm not going to allow births in this dome. But what I was wondering is, first and foremost, can I actually set up? And it looks like I can. So if I set up specializations, and I say I only want scientists to work in this dome. So what I'm going to do. And within the dome, I'm going to build a couple of things to start with, and that will be not dome services, but a Hawkins Institute, as I completed the research for this off camera. So get a nice Hawkins Institute in there, and we will certainly get a research lab or 3. That in there. Should we build? I think that's really it in terms of the actual research. That's for actual education. A low G lab is an outside building, which is a curious idea, but I may look at that. And I think what I'll do is I'll actually fill out this one triangle with research labs as well. Of course, this may go terribly wrong. And as part of that, I'll also put in just some little beautification things just at the front. Just start with a small garden. So let's have a look. Just have a quick look at the requirements for scientists. So it'd be a passenger rocket. We don't really want seniors, do we? But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. So on the filter, specialisation, scientists, which I've already had a look at this to make sure we had enough scientists to make this viable to start with. So scientists work in research buildings. Interest, gaming is a thing, shopping is not. Applicants with more than desired traits, so that's just the desired and undesired. Great, so we have our specialists ready to go. So in the dome, we need to have a look what we're going to have here. So we're going to have the Hawkins Institute. I'll have to go to the build menu by the looks of things instead. Oops, what am I doing? Build, thank you, game. Dome services. So our Hawkins Institute will take 24 workers, which is 8 workers per shift. A research lab will give us 9 workers, which is 3 per shift, so 9, 18, 28. No. 27. So another 27 there. So let's go back. 24, 27. So we need what's going to be the best thing? Probably a couple of apartments actually in here as well. Apartment there, and an apartment there, and their interest is gaming. So to make them happy within their specific dome, we're going to have a casino complex, which we'll bang in there. And then for the final thing, and what I'd like to probably do is give them somewhere to at least eat. Exercise, social. Maybe an infirmary as well, not too sure. Is there any point in having an infirmary? I'll get a grocer, because I think I got the research where you can actually automate these now as well. And I'll put in a diner. And see how we go there. So I'll get this dome up and running. Let's get the speed up, please, game. Thank you very much. And we will rename this dome. Can I rename the dome? Can I not rename the domes? I'm surprised by that fact. So we're going to accept colonists. Yes, we are going to accept colonists. And we said that only we need adults, don't we? Let's go back a second. So all we want is people working in here are going to be our scientists, and hopefully that's going to work out correctly and everything will be fine and hunky-dory. And pause the game. So what I'm thinking is, while this dome is being built, what I'm thinking about doing with this is maybe 1 part, 2 parts, depending on how long it takes for me to get the dome up and running. But I really want to get the dome up and running and working. That's fine. Found an anomaly, set to drone heavy load. Actually, just what have I got on the research side of things? So yes, I'm looking for the deep water. That's fine. So it may take me one half an hour episode, maybe 2 half-an-hour episodes, just to complete the dome specialisation. But really what you want to do is to look at what you're going to do in the dome itself. So what is the dome going to service? As I said, for this one it's going to be research. Work out how many living quarters you need versus the spaces that you're going to have for your research, and then what makes those particular specialists happy. 10 people homeless. So while this is being built, so you guys are homeless. I'm surprised by that fact, but we can easily resolve this by building in here. So is this dome, for example, this is 52 of 52. So what I'm going to do, just in here, let's build them just an apartment block. There we go. Let's go back to here, and as part of the dome, so we've got the Hawkins Institute up and running. That's good. I'm also going to build a landing pad. It just looks pretty. Yeah, I know you haven't got anyone yet, but that is truly fine. What I want to do is make sure that once the buildings are up and running, everything is working as expected. We don't have any power issues, and everybody's happy. So what I was going to do here is build a landing pad, because we are going to be having our scientists land here. So I'll get a landing pad up and running as well. Once the next research institute is in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these apartment blocks to be the priority, which is great. So in terms of research, we're getting 100, 150, 288 and 500 from the sponsor themselves. So we are getting a decent amount of research, which is no real surprise given how far we are in the game itself now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to Earth. I'm going to say a passenger rocket please. We're going to launch with, to start with, 12 scientists. Actually, whilst I think about it now, we also want to add storages to this dome. So we'll want a universal depot, which just makes things easier for everyone. Put that next to the landing pad. And then we'll also want a food depot, specific food depot. Just pop that there. What else will we need? It's only really food, because it's not going to output anything else, which is really, again, we'll get some local materials, but it's not a bigger issue really. And then we're going to get this this shuttle on its way. I'm wondering if I should send another one immediately afterwards, because we're going to have space for a load of scientists, so literally let's see if we can stack the rockets. So in terms of scientists, we only have 6 more available, which is disappointing. Let's have a look at the filter. So we're saying that we're accepting, I'm not too worried about seniors now actually. In terms of specialisation, we only have the 6 scientists. But that's fine for now. Is it worth sending a rocket with just 6? I think it is, because I want to get the science, I want to get the dome full as possible, so I'll send another rocket with just 6 people in, but I'm sure that'll be fine. Yeah, we know the research labs aren't working, although the research, interesting, the research labs are working. So are we getting people? We are getting people into there. Again, that's okay, because when everyone is up and running, we'll open more work shifts, we'll get more people in. It's not going to cause us a major issue right now. So extractor with depleted deposits, that's unfortunate, but we'll salvage that. How are we doing with metals? We do have 2 sites working here. Maybe look at me opening up another work shift there. Get people to move over, that should be okay. Do we have any more metal deposits in the general area or the general vicinity? There's some water by the looks of things. Water. We have metals over here which we could set up and transport over via the it needs to be near a dome, doesn't it, unfortunately. Okay, well, it's no biggie right now. We're not doing too bad. Is this landing pad being built? I'm waiting for concrete. Let's get some concrete now, please, people. Actually, no, that doesn't need to be the priority.
Sector scan.
What we need is that being the priority. Anomaly found over here. Where is our little explorer? He's up here. Say what? Use that tunnel. Where's the commander for that matter of fact? We'll send you over here for now. And then we can destroy that extractor as well. So little RC Explorer, can you please use tunnel? Thank you. She'll then send you over. Looks like they're all over here, so come and do that scan anomaly, please. Okay, so it looked like our shuttle was ready for landing. Which is going to bring us our first load of scientists. I'm going to bring it down there, and hopefully they will actually go to this dome. And in terms of the diner, what I'm going to do immediately is upgrade to service bots.
New colonists have arrived.
Got 2 people leaving, we've got a load of new colonists arriving. I'm going to open up more work shifts in the research areas. We have a grocers, and we're going to upgrade that to the service bots as well. So I mean we won't need people working in there. Does the casino actually? The casino will also take that as well, which is perfect. So we're going to upgrade these 3 buildings so that service bots are only the ones working in here, and what we should have now is residents and residents. Okay, scientists, perfect. So we now have Victor, which is ready to land as well. You can land there, Victor. And they're going to come into this dome, and what we're then going to have is our very own specialised research dome.
New colonists have arrived.
Welcome people, come and get settled. Have a casino available for you. And there we go, so we've nearly, just by creating that one dome, we had 1,000 research. We've almost doubled our research already. In fact, we've completed a goal. So, have 20 scientists, reward 3 genius applicants. Cool. And we actually need a Hawkins Institute as well, but we'll get those. So yeah, just by that one thing, and bearing in mind again, I'm doing this on an advanced save, meaning that one's empty, that can launch. Meaning that obviously I have a lot of resources available to chuck into this, but what I've been able to do is just by creating this one small dome, which again has a Hawkins Institute and then 3 research areas, it's almost doubled my research output. So I think that just shows how effective this actually is in terms of dome specialisations. Is Victor ready to go? He's got his fuel. We can launch as well then, Victor. And that's completed. And again, because we're making our lives easier as well, in the sense that we have the factory automations, so the casino can be open 24 hours, run by robots, not people. Again, solves the gaming need. The diner can be open 24 hours because that's going to get the upgraded service bots. And we just basically switch it all on. There's food, and we will get food sent over here because there is a food depot. Although I have created a universal one as well, which may have just spread it over the research itself. So there you go. That is a research dome specialisation. Fairly straightforward, I admit. And how are we doing? So we have. Let's just open up these extra shifts. Let's see if we can maximise everything. Let's probably have a look at the actual dome itself. Vacant work slots 29, vacant residential slots 22.
Sector scanned.
Interesting. They're saying that they're missing medical. Curious. So maybe what I want to do is then also build an infirmary in here as well, which I can do. That's pretty. I can do that with no problems because I have a spare tile. Get this nice and neat, please. There we go. Get an infirmary built in there for them as well, so there's the medical needs met. Also, we don't want it to be a totally isolated dome, in the sense that people do not leave this dome, but the idea is that it will be fully serviceable within itself. In fact, there we go, we just hit the 2000 research. That's because we've opened up the extra work shifts. So vacant work slots, vacant residential slots. We have 2 ships coming back, but I wonder, do we have any more scientists? We have 4 more scientists. These are the geniuses. Back. Passenger rocket. So look at the filter. Perks. Genius. So let's get geniuses on board as well. They said he created so we only have 4 matching applicants. Is that one going to be one of the geniuses? Rugged, alcoholic, vegan, gambler, vegan, coward. And so it's Benjamin Charles who's the genius. Wow, but he is a gambler, so he has a 50% chance to lose sanity when visiting a casino. Can be caused by sanity breakdowns. Okay. So we may want to revisit this eventually when we have more people available. But yes, by creating this one single dome, we've got 2000 extra research, which means that we're going to be producing more research at a quicker rate. You could even outsource some because we have quite a bit of funding available. No real issue doing that right away. But yeah, so hope you like that. Again, it's a very quick, tutorial. Well, I think tutorial is possibly the wrong word, but a quick show and tell of how to create domes with specific specialisations. This is our research dome. I'm just going to have a quick look around. Can we actually see into the buildings themselves? That's pretty cool. Lots of people having something to eat in the diner. If it shows them being serviced by the actual droids themselves. Of course, I am looking for the droids, but they may not be the droids that I was looking for. Come back here, game. No, you can't see any there. And then we've got the Hawkins Institute. Oh, the camera snap. So just zoom back out a little bit. There we go. So you've got people working away in the Hawkins Institute. Domes without life support. That would be unfortunate. It's this dome. Okay, so what's happened here? Zoom out. He's lost power. Tell me why you've lost power, dome. Not enough power? I'm pretty sure we do have enough power. It looks like it's just the daytime shifts that's maybe causing the biggest issue, so we'll just clear that out. Insufficient power. Okay. Get a large wind turbine built there. I think we'll get a few then, if that is the case. Looks like these actually can't be rotated, which is slightly frustrating. No, they can. Okay, let's get those built. Let's make them a priority as well. They'll be built fairly quickly and everything will be happy again. I was saying low power, but yet we have, I mean it's only +6, but we do have power available. Interestingly enough. Come on, little drones. You see, even the game is running at slow. Look how, sorry, at the fastest, it still feels like it's running quite slow. And if you turn it down to like power speed 1, my god, such a slow game. So you have lots of buildings not working, but that will be resolved fairly quickly with the extra power. Everything should be fine. We have lots and lots of wind turbines. We have solar panels to help bootstrap during the day. All of a sudden we have a load of power coming straight in. And these are new actually. These are part of the Space Race DLC. So we have new wind turbines. Probably what I will do, since we have such an excess of power, excuse me, I'll build some batteries as well. In fact, I'll also build an atomic accumulator, which will just store a load of power for us. Excuse me. It's a big battery, takes a while to charge, but once it is charged it's going to be absolutely brilliant. So this is now being charged. As we're going tonight we won't get as much of a charge, but that's great, no problems with that at all. We've got the little solar panels when these kick in as well. They'll give us some more power as the day goes on. So yeah, sorry. Anyway, as I was saying, very quick video, but we have built our research specific dome. So what I was thinking is, probably the next video I would do a farm one. Do a farm. What else would there be? Let's have a quick look, shall we? So we do farming, we can do science, we could do a school, so an education complex as well. We could do like the Martian University, the nursery, the school, and build an education specific dome, popping out educated people, Martians for that matter as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. It's always interesting to know in terms of likes, really comments more than anything else. So let me know what you think of the video. But yeah, so that is our education dome. Thank you very much. Sorry, our research dome. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.